An old friend is here. Judgment at hand.
Thanks for your help out here, chosen one. So, hey, Guardian down.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. And finally, it is done. We have done it. I now have the Malfeasance, and in all fairness, it's a grind to get it, but overall, it is definitely worth it, I think. I've had a couple of games with the gun, and I really enjoy using it. It's good in PvP, you just got to hit them body shots. I think I'm right in saying that it's had quite a significant buff recently as well, so I picked the right time to go for it. But what you're watching in the background is obviously Gambit and me trying to go and get my army of one. I am going to say that I was responsible personally for 3 of my own army of ones in getting the Malfeasance, so even though you can get carried now, then I am responsible for 3 of them, so I kind of feel quite accomplished in that basis. So yeah, I thought I would bring you some snippets of some games that I've played, and just overall, just me invading particularly and getting kills, or at least trying to. And yeah, I remember on one of my videos that I talked about my trust, and saying that I thought that my trust was pretty good. And for me, in my opinion, and I stress the word in my opinion, it is, for me, it's a bit of a god roll, and you'll see here as for why that I think that. Although somebody did turn around and did try to say to me on one of the videos that I was basically going into PvP with no perks whatsoever at all, and that Firefly was absolutely useless as a perk. So it's horses for courses, isn't it? It's different types of opinions, and how they actually matter and stuff, and what you actually think to them. So just quickly, I just want to run through steps for Malfeasance. Everybody knows what it is. First one, you've got to grind Gambit pretty much so you can get the meatball. The second one is taking down the taken bosses or mini bosses. You need to do 25 of those. You need to do the corrupted mission, a special version of the corrupted mission at 580 light level, and then you have to take the depleted weapon core to the drifter, and then there's the business as usual quest step that you have to do, which is basically winning 10 Gambit matches and depositing 500 motes. That was pretty easy to do in all essence. And then in terms of the next one, it's lights out, which you have to get 25 invader kills. And then the second part of it is what people consider to be the most difficult, which is getting the army as one. So going in as an invader and killing 4 enemies as you invade. So that's what I was going for, that's what I was trying to do, and you're going to see me get it in this video in particular. But I know a lot of people complained about the fact that they changed it to where the army of one, you could either be carried by your teammate, so if your teammate went in and got army of one and you're on that quest step, it meant that you got it, or you can do it kind of yourself. And I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I suppose getting all of them yourself makes it a little bit more of an achievement, makes it more of a thing to grind. But I think in the first instance when Malfeasance came out, it wasn't a brilliant gun, or it wasn't perceived to be as good a gun as what it should be. But since the buff, it's pretty good. I went into a competitive game with the Malfeasance and Trust equipped, and I did all right. Again, I'm gonna say the normal thing. I'm not a competitive player. I enjoy it, but I'm definitely not a competitive player. Wow, Windy pops again. Every time I do a video, this shit always happens to me. The professionalism of my videos is just shocking. But yeah, I went into that game and thought, well, we'll see what kind of happens with it, you know, with Trust and Malfeasance and having 2 hand cannons equipped. And we played a game of Control, and I think we won by a decent enough margin, by about 40 or 50 points, I think it was in the end. And I did alright. I think I came second on my team, did quite well. Started off hot, in the middle it went a bit shit, and there it is. It's the army of one completed, and that's Malfeasance. Just need to go to the Gambit guy, the Drifter, and go and pick it up. I think I did alright. I came second. I had a decent KD in the actual game itself, so overall I was happy with it. In Gambit, it's an absolute tank. It works really, really well. Obviously on taking bosses, it brings them down rapid. You can just run around, and obviously the body shot slugs that explode and cause extra damage over time and everything, they really help. But it's a fun gun to play with, and I have to say that I feel like the grind for it was absolutely worth it. And I like the gun. It's, like I said, it's good fun. It's good to use. So if you haven't done it, it's worthwhile doing it. You just need to grind Gambit to get the meatball in the first instance, and then you're off and running with it, basically, because it was a random drop. And then I think they increased the drop rate of getting the meatball. But overall, like I said, for me, it's a nice gun to use. And I just wanted to bring you this video of just me being an absolute invading whore and trying to get as many kills as an invader as I can to try and get this done. Now, these ones that you're watching here, I'd already done it, but I just thought, fuck it, I was having a hot streak with invading. I mean, we still lost the game overall. I think in this game, you'll see the stats at the end. I think I'm responsible, pretty much, bar one kill, I'm responsible for them losing somewhere in the region of about 80 odd motes, and we still lost the game, but I was on a bit of an invader trip in that one. You can see the stats here at the end of the actual game itself. But yeah, if you've not done the Malfeasance, do it. Totally worth it. We out of here. Peace.